536%. This is the move that will take Shiba Inu back to its prior all-time high of 4088. And I have to say this, I'm 100% convinced that this is going to happen during this market cycle. Now, this is not a guarantee. This is not financial advice. All these fundamentals that we talk about time and time again, they're continuing to improve for Shiba Inu, right? We're seeing an increase in holders. We're seeing more resilience when it comes to holders. We are seeing supply removed from exchanges. All these things we talk about time and time again, they're moving the right direction, all right? So when is this going to happen? What is going to be the kind of the catalyst that gets this move going? And people need to understand that it may take a little time. Now, you probably don't want to hear that it's going to take a little time, right? We've been patient. We've waited. We've gone through this 5-month consolidation in terms of Shiba Inu. And frankly, guys, the broader crypto market has done the same thing, all right? But what we're seeing again is good fundamentals. Now, again, we've talked about the fact that we need some more optimism in the market. We need some of this fear to dissipate and get pulled out. But really what we're waiting for is Bitcoin and Ethereum. We're waiting for them to start making some of their moves back up. We're waiting for Ethereum to again breach, $3,000. We want to see more and more inflows in terms of Ethereum spot ETFs. That'll obviously help with price. But specifically what I'm watching is this Bitcoin trend, our bull market trend. Right now, guys, we're outside of trend, which is why there is the fear. That's why there's fear in the market. It's why we haven't gone on these big moves to the upside yet, okay? When we look back at the historic bull market trend for Bitcoin, this 20-week moving average, this is our bull market support band. We have never fallen below and closed the candle below this 20-week moving average outside of black swan events. This can be dated all the way back to the beginning of crypto. It's happened a couple times with black swan events. When China banned crypto back in 2021, we saw a drop in the close below there. It took a little time to get back up above it. When we saw the COVID crash back in 2020, we fell below it, black swan event, and then we climbed out of it, right? And then back in 2016, I believe it was, during the Egypt conflict, we saw us fall back below it, close the candle below it, and then we had a subsequent recovery following that. Now, we've had this happen twice during this early part of the bull market cycle. We did it back here at the start of July. We actually breached down below it, but climbed all the way back of it the week before that, which again, that was still on trend. But then the culmination of Mt. Gox and the German government selling and miners capitulating sent fear into the market. And we closed this weekly candle below this point. And then we turned around, we recovered, we bounced back, we got on trend. And then we dealt with more black swan events, escalations abroad. We dealt with, the stock market crash, right? We dealt with possible recession talks. All these negative things work together to send us just cratering to the downside. And then it extended into the following week, which kind of sucked. But right now, BTC is climbing back. It's trying to get back on trend. Right now, this 20-week moving average is within our sights. Frankly, this week we have the potential to close our weekly candle above this, putting us back on trend with all the bull markets throughout history. And this is a very key point, right? This is the sentiment shift that the market is waiting for. We're seeing the right things take place. Institutional money is on the buy. We know that sentiment is kind of calmed down a little bit. People are less fearful than they were just a week ago. So we're setting the right direction. We're trying to get back on trend. And this is where, again, you might start to see assets like Shiba Inu go on a little bit of a pump. What I want to remind people too is that we're trying to get back on trend with the historic Bitcoin performance in this month. All right. We're trying to get back to a green. We typically follow what we do in July when it comes to this, right? 2016, 2 red months, 2020, 2 green months, back in 2012, 2 green months. So we're trying to get back on trend in that regard as well. But I want to show people what tends to happen in the months following here. All right. September sometimes is good, sometimes is bad. It kind of all just really depends. It's all over the place. But look at October, look at November, look at December, look at January, look at February. We tend to have this nice surge from basically here on out, especially in the year of the halving. Remember, 2020 closed with 6 straight green months. All right. 2016, 4 straight green months. We have some green that is likely ahead of us. Okay. And it's all about being patient and waiting for these things to take place. And once this sentiment improves, especially in the back half of this year, this is where SHIB has the potential to start making some of these bigger moves. This is where that supply that's removed from exchanges has a much bigger impact because there's less resistance to the upside. Okay. So I'm not saying that this is going to happen tomorrow. I'm not saying it's going to happen next week or next month or anything like that, but there's going to come a point where it starts moving faster, where these opportunities that we've been in here, they're frankly gone. Okay. Now, again, this is never a guarantee. This is not financial advice or anything like that. And know that we're going to be fighting all along the way. There's going to be things that are trying to push us down, whether it be shorts, whether it's, more recession talks, whether it's the election, whatever it may be. There will be resistance along the way, but we will do what we've always done. And that is continue to break through, continue adoption, continue new capital flowing into the market, setting some new great prices for SHIB and many other assets in the space. So I appreciate you guys as always. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below, but have a great day. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.